not myself. There's no one I can turn to. And I know all the feelings that we shared are in the past. And I know your relationships are never meant to last. It might take some time, but I'll be alright. I'm moving on, I'm moving on. I know times are tough, but I've had enough. I'm moving on, I'm moving on. Moving on, moving on. I know times are tough, but I've had enough. I'm moving on, I'm moving on. Some days there's no one else who loves me like you used to. Some days I'm not myself. There's no one I can turn to. And I know all the feelings that we shared are in the past. And I know your relationships are never meant to last. It might take some time, but I'll be alright. I'm moving on, I'm moving on. I know times are tough, but I've had enough. I'm moving on, I'm moving on. I know times are tough, but I've had enough. I'm moving on, I'm moving on. Talking to myself and I can't focus. Yeah, I'm broken. The door is closing. Wanna be a part of something more than this. I've lost control of it. Oh, seeing the stars reminds me of you. Oh, oh, oh. You left me with scars, but I know that one day you'll see it through. You see it through. You see it through. Yeah. You see it through. You see it through. We're gonna live forever, forever. The afterlife. We're gonna live forever, forever.
Good evening, everyone. Today we are gonna play some Witcher while waiting on Lost Ark to get around. So without further ado, let's continue this vampire story got ahead of us. Should start any second. So what happened last time? We got real estate. And I think we ordered everything we could for the time being. Yep.
A man who dare not down some.
So let's see what's up. Overall, feeling well today? Having a good time? Talk to Jacob the woodcutter. Yeah, let's do this one before we tackle the main story again.
A man whose wives like to thump his head.
It's over here.
Keep calm. Start no brawls.
I do love the colors in Tucson. So vibrant and nice. Like Vellum, that was brown gray marshes, most of it. Alright, let's see what Jacob wants.
Stay with me a bit longer, Lady Daphne.
Morholt. Doggy. Hello, dog.
You Jacob?
Admiral Bulldog.
Heel, Morholt. Down. Who asks?
A witcher. Saw your notice.
Hold up. A witcher, you say? Like in Luis Herrera's Tales and Fables. Luckier than a green bleeding leprechaun I am. See, not a soul around believes this tree is Daphne, the cursed lady of legend. But you could lift the curse.
So what makes you think there's a girl cursed inside the tree?
Well, I came out with my dog Morholt to cut her down. Axe in hand, a broad swing I took. The edge burrowed deep in her trunk, and bum-botch me if blood didn't spurt forth. My jaw dropped in the dirt. But right then I knew. Every jot of it in the tale of Daphne, Gareth, and the Witch of Lynx Crag.
Don't tell me. From Herrera's Tales and Fables.
You talking bet. Second edition. Amended in octavo. I know those tales by heart. My nan read them to put me to sleep.
Guess she read it cover to cover, colophon included. Got me curious, gotta admit. You really think the old tales are true?
Taking the weepy, are you? Do you think me balmy?
No, it's just these are dark, grim times. No room for knights pure of heart or happily ever afters. So I don't often run into folk like you.
Yes, true, the times are crud pie. But I see this as all the more reason to remember the tales. My gran would say, if you know not what to do, think to the chessboard knight and noble Alondra, and the path they would choose. She schooled me so thorough in it, I could not do otherwise even if I wished to.
Let me take a look at the tree.
Careful now.
Oh, there's clearly some booba there. Step aside. Get this to the professional.
Swear I hear sobs in the rustling leaves.
Maybe we should remove the axe.
Actually does bleed. Looks like human blood too. And the bark resembles hypertrophic scars in places. Medallions humming like crazy. Intense magic at work here. Actually does bleed.
Oh,
Looks like human blood too.
same one.
And the bark resembles hypertrophic scars in places. Medallions humming like crazy. Intense magic at work here. Blood seeped from the direction of the tree, judging by the shape of the stain. Logger was making good time. Strange, though. Willow's isolated. No other trees near it.
And? Did you look at the tree close?
Mm-hmm. Actually does bleed. Pretty incredible. Looks wondrous.
Did I not say so?
Willing to help. but first I gotta figure out where to start.
No need. I know it all. Miss Daphne and Sir Gareth shared a terrible and fearsome love for each other. Yet to prove himself worthy of her hand, Gareth was to face the Witch of Lynx Crag. Before Sir Gareth set off for the hill, Miss Daphne gave him her kerchief, a token of her favor.
Let me guess, he never returned.
He did not. She stood here, day upon day, night upon night, trying to spy him.
Till she sprouted roots and turned into a tree? Wonder why.
I will fecking tell you why. To await the moment when Gareth returns, kerchief in hand. That is the power of love. The power of longing. So you must scale Lynx Crag. Search there for a means to free Daphne. I will give you my book of tales to refer to. And good luck, Witcher.
Alright, let's check the book. Alright, sometimes it shows up when you pick up things, but not this time. Yeah, let's check those. The noble Alondra is widely believed to be a mythical figure, yet thanks to a painstaking analysis of the source materials, I have been able to establish beyond all doubt that the myth has roots in true events in which Alondra, a real woman of flesh and blood, took part. What then do we know about the noble Alondra? Dressed as a man and calling herself by a false name, she served as a squire. Just before dubbed a knight, she revealed her true identity and was forced into exile. Unlucky. She lived in the desert and, as a mysterious hero knight, defended pilgrims. She fought at the Battle of Cervantes Pass, where she was badly wounded and taken to the field hospital, where she was recognized. We know the Duke, moved by her courage, dubbed her a knight, and she then became the heroine of many tales which describe the righteousness of her character and generosity of her spirit. Alondra's disappearance remains shrouded in mystery. The most popular legend claims the knight was summoned by the Lady of the Lake and journeyed to the bottom of the lake to see her. She remains to this day as the guardian of the subterranean domain. We already have... yeah, we already know about the sword in the lake. But that wasn't on the ground. Actually, let's get up on horse. Why are you running away?
The white wolf himself.
Yep.
Ow.
Oh my god. Move. Come on, horse. Move it. Alright, this doesn't look like a horse-friendly terrain. To climb it by foot. Let's slide down all the way. Oh, here's was the path. Wait, is this the Hans camp? No. There's a cave underneath us. Wait, is this the place where the bugs were? Where we burned down the eggs? No, I did that in one cave.
The witches.
Alright. Homemade pepper vodka. Anything else? No.
Hut looks inhabited. No sign of the dweller, though. Warm. Guess I'll look around. Smells inconclusive. No idea what ingredients are in there. Liber Ivonis. Concrete Mage has banned this tome. Smells inconclusive. No idea what ingredients are in there. Bones ground into dust.
Typical witch stuff.
A wall of spell enhancements, or trophies. Arrow, broken in half. No doubt to bring bad luck to the archer. Branch off a grapevine. Could be to ensure a good harvest, or a bad one. Doll looks like an accessory for casting curses. Silk kerchief,
Daphne.
monogrammed DF. Could use it to break the curse if it's Daphne's.
None but feral cats stray in here most oft, yet it seems I've a guest from afar at that.
Hello.
What do you seek in my home?
I ain't scared of a cat.
Already found it.
You do not aim to lift the curse from the tree, girl, will you?
What if I do?
Then you had best know you waste your time. The old tales? Did your Nan not tell them to you? Even I, the Witch of Link's Crag, would be hard-pressed to overcome the power of love and longing.
What if I asked you nicely to lift the curse, please?
Gareth met the fate he deserved. And what happened to his wench was not my fault.
Alright, so you didn't cast the curse, but could you help lift it?
I probably could. But why ever would I?
Gave you some good digging.
I'll humble myself, prostrate myself before you like the Gareth of the Tale did. I
My lady.
beseech you to help me. Lift the curse that imprisoned Daphne in the tree.
When I saw you enter my heart, I thought, now there is a fellow who shall bend his neck for no one. Stand. None, not even I can restore to the lass the years she has lost, can erase the suffering she has endured. We cannot bring her back to life, but I shall tell you how you might let her depart in peace. Yet my aid shall have its price. A lock of your hair.
How can I know you won't use it to cast a spell on me?
I require this. I must, for with it I will cast a spell to conceal me from you for all time, and will use it for nothing else. You will nag me never again, and you've nothing to fear, I assure you. I always keep my word.
I'll trust you against my better judgment. Lock of my hair's yours.
You know how much I could sell a lock of my hair for?
Splendid.
I think I had a long hairstyle. If I came
What do I
here
need
with a
to
shaved
do?
head.
You must convince the maiden her beloved yearned to return, but perished in the attempt. Take her silk kerchief and a fragment of Gareth's remains. His bones lie bleaching in the cave beneath this rock. Fire must consume the kerchief and remains. And remember, your heart, your intentions must be pure. Clear?
Yeah. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. And adieu. Once you walk out that door, never shall we meet again.
I'll never see you again. And I won't cry for you. Oh, can I? I can't enter anymore. Oh well. Didn't get to explore that last thing that was next to the bear rug. Bear hide. Ah, yeah, this was the place we burned down all the eggs. What were we supposed to do here? Find Sir Gareth's remains. Alright, aha, up there. Oop. Oop. They died some big bugs, unlucky.
A knight's plate armor and some bones. Gareth's remains. These them. Wonder why the armor came apart. Magic? Gotta get back to the tree. Lift the curse.
I could have slipped through there.
So? You met the witch. You must have. What did you learn?
That witch? She's not near as bad as folks say. Made me bow and scrape, sure. But I know some sorceresses witchier than her.
Joyous bleeding news, but what about Daphne?
I can lift the curse, free her, by performing a ritual, making a sacrifice of her kerchief and Gareth's remains. But we gotta start at the right time. When the hour comes, I'll light 4 fires for the 4 winds, then begin the ritual.
Fires? Then I shall be of use to you after all. Seems you need wood. Much of it.
Chop
Wait,
as
how
much
big
as
are
you
these
can.
fires?
I'll see to the rest.
I've chopped and stacked the wood. What now?
My turn. Gotta light fires and talk to the woman enchanted in the tree. No idea how this'll turn out, so just in case, stand at a distance. And if you see me draw my sword, run.
One. Oh, I gotta do. I wonder if I gotta do them
Look
in
your
order.
last to the world's 4 winds. From the south, not a word. From the east, no cry is heard. From the north, silent sighs. From the west, peer hollow eyes. Cease your vigil, dead he lies. Hear me, you who hide beneath this bark. The day of your freedom has come. Behold a kerchief, proof of your love for another. Behold, a bone of he to whom you offered your love.
Gareth, my Gareth, he shall never return.
Fruit.
No, he won't.
Is his love for me gone? Did he stay true?
Gareth remained faithful to the end of his days.
The time comes that I depart. I've waited too long. I've suffered too much. And now I wish to go.
Farewell, milady.
I thank you, stranger. And you, my knight. I thank you for speaking to me. For standing vigil at my feet.
I did not think it would end this way. I hoped we could revive her. But I guess it was not to be.
We did all we could.
You did well. Here, your pay. And the book is yours as well.
Thanks.
Sick.
Take care of yourself.
So long, Witcher. I must think. Put this straight in my head.
Alright. Acacia Fu. Meet Regis and me at Lechilage Cemetery. What other do we have? This is just do a bunch of like map objectives. Wait for a chance to prove your generosity. Speak of generosity, I barely have any coin on me. Ah, we can punch some people. Let's do that.
Rossi, you're all right. You wear my ring when you hold me tight. Rossi, that's my Rossi. You're all right.
Yeah, Rossi's alright. Alright, where do we punch people? Right, all around the town.
Wear my ring when you hold me tight. Rossi, that's my thing.
Defeat Mancub, Still Waters, and Colossus. And after that they assume there's a champion. As it has been in all the other places we have done this. And of course we're gonna do the tried and true strategy of staying away, wait for them to do a heavy attack, and then punch them with a quick attack. Gonna take me for a ride.
I just don't talk.
Do you wish to jump in?
Considering it,
So you're not...
You see, Mancomb is no ordinary fighter.
Oh, nice. All in.
fine. Let's start.
Make coin what no coin
my
again.
knees quake like a carnival rattle.
Alright.
Let's get on with this ridiculous battle.
I'm a top taunter, the best around, not one to be beaten by some inbred hound.
Your mom. Your mom.
Guess you'd know, since your mom's a bitch.
Oof.
Ah, pathetic. This'll be easy. What's wrong? Afraid? Gut feeling queasy?
Yeah, you stink something vicious. It's making me sick.
Give it up. Go home. Your efforts are futile. Your wits as flaccid as a wet noodle.
See why'd you say that, you dim flapdoodle? Too dumb to grasp insults this brutal.
I've got to admit, you know how to roast a man. You win.
I
Mean
win?
we're not gonna fight?
Why? I told you, you've won.
Easy.
The Witcher wins, beating Mancomb at his own game.
You out-tongued me, but only because I'm under the weather today. I'd have lashed you raw otherwise.
Right, sure.
Two more champions to defeat before you can challenge the Maestro. Still Waters is to be found in Oatville, not far from Mountebank Alley, while Colossus fights in the largest courtyard in San Sebastian.
Hello, Clover. Welcome to the Lost Ark waiting room stream. Yeah, I did not expect a rap battle instead of a fist fight. But I played along, didn't think you could actually skip the entire battle doing it. Man, I think something with my title actually got people in, because I started with like 8 viewers, like right away. Then people realized I was not actually playing Lost Ark and they left. Unlucky. It's going well, we just started really. I did one side quest with some woman stuck in a tree. Well, she was turned into a tree. We fixed that, talking to a witch. Here a lock of my hair.
Shall you face off against Still Waters? Shall you? Shall you?
It's the plan. Unlucky. Is it regular sick or is it the trendy one?
I challenge you to a duel.
Alright, that's not so bad then. My mom had got COVID last week.
And virtuous ladies,
I didn't catch it.
Another fight is
Luckily
soon
enough.
to begin.
She's over it now. It just lasted a few days. No, you don't. Alright, gonna go for this good old counter strat. Distance, he does the heavy attack. Punching fries. You got this, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Witcher defeats the previously invincible Still Waters. And what about it was?
Isn't that
Freed
fantastic?
of his foe, the knight can now show his face.
Your blows are strong and true.
Oh,
My congratulations.
lady.
Thanks.
Have you naught to add? I'm a woman. No wry remarks?
What for? It's the 13th century. Nothing peculiar about it. Women own taverns, run
Yeah,
farms, and
get with the times.
Will you not claim there was no honor in fighting a wench?
no. I'd expect to hear that from someone who was afraid to lose to a woman.
Now only Colossus stands between you and a chance at the Maestro. San Sebastian, that's where you should go. Look for the largest courtyard.
Okie dokie.
Come here! The colours I
Come here.
on the Duchy's banners. Red, white, and rose.
Da-da-da-da. Wait, why is it telling me to go down there? Can't I go through here? Can this be faster? It was.
Come on. Who's next?
Not me. Oh, I thought there was a passage here. Nope. See, alright, here's the entrance. Alright, where's the Colossus? A small arena, don't like that.
Hey, Master Witcher, will you face Colossus?
Can't do my regular strat.
Your guild pack of thunderous... Oh, now you look to be a man in search of exertion. Hey, Whitelocks, will you dare to fight Colossus?
It's not that big.
Fine. Let's fight.
Ah, boring. I'm not interested. quick I am. Too quick for you. It'll be knick-knack, patty-whack, hiss your arm bone. Where's the sport in it?
Don't want to fight? Why bother looking for challengers then? Wasting my time.
Whoa, a bit testy are we? A witcher, right? Let's do it like this. You parry 3 blows I throw your way, you win. But you can't swing at me, not once. Just deflect my blows, got it? Catch 3 of them, and I'll toss you double your wager.
Feeling that generous?
No, I just know you can't do it. No one's ever done it. Too fast, see? So, willing to try for 3 blocks?
Fine. Doubt I'll have any trouble deflecting a few blows.
That I get. At long last, one with a sportsman's soul. Now, listen.
Nice nipple rings.
The rules say you're not to start your parry until I've cocked my fist. Standing with your guard ups, not allowed.
Ladies and gentlemen, witness a most peculiar fight. How shall I say this? The Witcher has accepted a colossal challenge.
Alright, you just need to parry it 3 times.
Block, you old goose!
I did.
Too quick for you, huh?
Sure. Wow, that was difficult.
Incredible! The Witcher has parried Colossus's blows. No one's ever managed that feat.
I can see why.
Here's your due.
Thanks.
You've earned my esteem, sir. We've not seen such a feat in years, and thus you've secured the right to challenge the Maestro himself. You'll find him by the docks.
I know what the Maestro fight is gonna be like. I'm gonna be playing some instrument. It's gonna turn into like a rhythm game. Like Guitar Hero. He's telling me to go this way, but he is so in this direction. Why shouldn't we go this way?
What will the morrow bring?
Yeah, we can get down here.
Oh, fuck.
Just making sure it's not too steep. It's a long way to Tipperary.
Rolling on an empty stomach.
It's a long way to home.
Good victuals, Russians.
How much for your wool?
A lot, and treble for you.
Blimey! Good sniffers fast!
Alright. Where's the Maestro? Oh, is that the Maestro, the drunk guy? Must be. Alright, let's fight the drunk.
This where I find the boxer they call the Maestro?
Maestro, champ, the undefeated. Folk call him many things. You are the Witcher who dropped the 3 lesser champions?
I am. Come to fight the Maestro, but seems to me he's indisposed.
Alcohol is the Maestro's remedy for his crippling shyness. He's a delicate man, you see? He'd never so much as hit a pillow while sober.
Fighting sober's like dancing to silence.
Are we gonna have a drink game?
Let's go. I challenge you.
Hold on. Whoa. I'm a man of principle. I keep to a code. I don't tinkle where I eat, and I don't fight folk who don't drink.
Meaning?
Meaning you're to drink, or hey diddle diddle out of here.
Ooh, big bet.
Sheesh. Fine.
Mesdames, messieurs, the Maestro will perform at last.
Alright, let's fucking go. Oh no.
Let's do this.
I can't tell the distance. It's fine. Hey, the Gwent music. The original Gwent music. Well, he has the same weakness as all the other guys. Untouchable.
Scab! You beat me. It's not happened in years. Your fists, they're glorious.
Thanks.
I'm gobsmacked, I am. I have to drink it off.
Ain't got shit on the bear or the tailor.
Good fight. To speak true, I'm pleased you stripped me of the title. I shall have more time to pursue my chief interest now.
Witcher Geralt of Rivia is hereby crowned Fisticuffs champion of Beauclair. Bravo!
You get anything? A trophy? I can put that in my home.
Behold your
Nice.
trophy.
Test.
A life without liquor's like loving without licking.
Right. Say so. Oh boy. It's over of Geralt. Do you have any water? Maybe that can help. Yeah, here's some water. Here, that should fix it. Just need to rehydrate.
Good folk.
Hey there, again. I'm not sure you would be with me on it. Russians? Little strokes fell
Oh yeah, that's the butcher. I was wondering what shop that was in for.
You'll find no better wares. You all say that. You'll not find
How much money do I have now? Alright. There we go. Sobered up.
my health. It's all I ask for.
Come on, come here. I shall.
It's a long way to Tipperary. A long way home. There was some guy in the city wanted to talk to me.
A fruit
I'm gonna find him again.
Witcher.
Not, I think we got a bunch of coin.
Florence, orange,
Yeah.
crowns, I've got them all.
Apparently not if you can't interact with him.
Nice too.
Where was the guy? Maybe it was the other square. Do you think it's up here?
Wine, sunlight captured in a bottle.
Night errant. They did not exist in real life, sadly.
It's thin scrapings around.
Knights did not go around doing
At least
quests.
the weather's pleasant.
Just if
You're all legal poops.
you're fiction.
These knights of ours should turn their attentions to the Vanterkills, not parade about.
You're right. Holy shit, what's happening to that guy? Alright, here we go. I think it's on our plane now.
Old Gotish found his way to the Bordello, no doubt.
Oh yeah. Now there's a reason to buy paintings. What place is this?
You lick it, you buy.
What?
Air here
Damn
is
it.
such that
Watch
one
where you
is
step,
never
fool.
hungover.
Witcher.
The Butcher of Bluffican called to be the savior of Tucson. Interesting. Greetings.
Wenches will be wenches.
True. absolutely based, I think.
Reginald Aubrey has returned, not to be missed. Buy your tickets now, available from me alone. I thank you for your help. Lepiota reward you with copious. Reginald Aubrey has returned, not to be missed.
Oh yeah, that was the
Buy your
donor
tickets
statue guy.
now, available from me alone.
There was some dude that was doing paintings that wanted to talk to us. Where was he? Oh, almost died.
This is Beauclair, and everything's peachy. I simply won't do it. I shall go, or perhaps I won't.
Oh, what's this house? Ah, toilet. Back in the days before sewer systems, they only had a pot, which they then picked up when it was getting full. And threw it out the window into the streets. It's really no mystery why there were so many diseases and plagues during the medieval times. Oh.
Well, well.
Well, well, well. Where are you, painter man? I did not take notes where you were on the map. Wait, what shop is this? Clever Clog's Tavern. Ah.
What a specimen. I scared the fright.
It's a long way, Tipperary.
Those noises again. I couldn't sleep a wink.
Maybe I have a quest with him. Let's see, what do I have? Chance to prove generosity. That's our cosmetics. Visit Gilarm in the medic's tent. The Warble of a Smith the Knight. When did I pick this up? Oh well. Do that afterwards. Oh, we have 2 contracts as well. Nice.
Just unto the knight returned from his days at war, yet the lass for whom he'd pined and yearned had married days before. Hey ho, hey ho! Knight's life is full of woe. I wish you health. Greetings!
Was that it? Sure, there was more lyrics. That's such a banger. Oh, is that me? Found members to St. Merchant's Guild. The witches provided great service to the Cooper's Guild by ridding the trade routes of the city as nuisance. He has thus earned the right to any discounts, rebates, and special offers you're able to give him. Let him bask in the joy of being on our guild's good graces. Oh yeah, when we killed the white basilisk.
Work doth one know. Sloth
Lepiota's greasy lands. A real witch.
Alright, screw it, I can't find the guy. Maybe I'll find him when I run past him as I do other quests. Let's go to Lacacia Fool.
is
Can I go in here?
off to Silvermane.
It's locked. Wait, is this, oh, this is the cemetery filled with ghouls, I think. Yes, yes it is. We'll probably have to deal with those. They're not here anymore.
Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
Oh no, they're over there. Should probably deal with this first. Apparently there's a cave here. I wonder if that will be relevant for what's about to come. Oh. Alright, let's get rid of these. Alright. Now we're... Alright, now we're good.
Regis!
Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be. Gotta be another way in around here.
Aha, so this was relevant.
Kicking wars. Same stench.
Let's get rid of the eggs. Oh. There comes the Vanguard. Not bad. 2 passed. Tell me to go that way, so I'll go the other way instead.
Someone placed an illusion here.
An illusion. What you're
Interesting.
hiding. Casus Fuedris. Knight's Oath. Here rests Sir Ramon of Ikon? On my grave you will not find the likeness of the man who once lived. I gave my heart, soul and body to the knightly craft, and I wish to be remembered as a knight. The symbol of chivalry is a naked sword, and the symbol rests above me. The sword that defended my honor, my friends, and my heart. The sword that was closer to me than a brother. The sword that was never stained by the blood of an innocent man. Let it rest on this stone through the ages. Unlucky. I'm gonna pawn that.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
The hand?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
Oh, to have a sniff of a rotting hand. It's not rotting, I guess. Yoink. That's mine. Excuse me?
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
Yeah, what? The ring.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I in turn gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was
We're gonna
doing
get
just
high
before
as
he lost
balls.
his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Can't you just summon Dettlaff? You're both higher vampires, there's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Dettlaff. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Yeah. Fine. Let's, do the drugs.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Dettlaff's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few
Yeah, I know what
ingredients to
drugs
choose
are.
from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. The spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
So Summon some help. What, more vampires? Oh, a bird. Off it goes.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned, him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would, with all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Sure. Let's get soused.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
This your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask indirectly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, you vampires lead very interesting lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Got a new life, new body. That give you a new start? Blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Detloff recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
For a bit, but Triss helped me get it back.
Because she's
Actually,
best girl.
pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard. We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire's help. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
Gotta ask you the big question, one everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Detlef, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
You gonna drink all of
Can't
that
have been
yourself?
alive then. Sheesh, experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, at first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand or move on my own. Detlef bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower.
But you would regenerate.
Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, from my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back. Defeated the Wild Hunt together.
Seems I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough. But it's a conversation we'll have another time. Need to know more about you now.
Should we just finish all the questions? I'll be right back. I need to get some aspirin. Getting a headache coming as per usual. Should only take a minute. Well, no, it's not me getting sick, I just frequently have headaches. Unfortunately. Partially I'm sensitive to weather, like when it starts becoming rainy or storms. But also I have some issues with my neck. It becomes like... Yeah, it's unfortunate, but can't do much about it.
All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a Witcher?
would you all want to be a Witcher? I don't know. I don't think he would want to be. Like, witchering for the witchering's sake.
That's what interests you most? Whether I'd like to be a Witcher again?
Many things interest me, but we've not much time left. Please answer.
Never chose to be a Witcher. Fate chose for me. Had it been my choice, I'd have picked a different profession. A profession where I wouldn't have to risk my life every minute of every day. Maybe even one that had earned me some respect.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment. Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the white survived entirely unmolested.
Ugh. Alright.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it.
Yeah.
Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures.
Not the
and
super
they've highly
bitterness
developed
of
observational skills.
aspirin.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate. It's covered in spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
I've found out, yeah, if I drink soda right after it tends to get rid of the taste. It becomes super enhanced as well, like it gets very sweet. Alright, fuck the curse.
Let's do
Figure
this.
it out in a way.
Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
Wait, so white isn't a white?
See you later.
Yes.
Like, I thought it was like a ghost
I shall
thing.
start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Read a bestiary about spotted whites. I tried to read it some time ago, but it never wanted to show me the damn thing. Alps. Where is the white? Uh-huh. So this is a white. Oh wait, I should actually read it. The best defense against spotted whites? Stay calm and leave them alone. Fragment of a treatise on spotted whites by Roderick Gillian. Spotted whites were a subspecies of white, which the Witchers drew to extinction. They were larger than their unspotted kind and owed their names to their numerous blotches and effusions. Spotted whites would most often dwell in derelict cemeteries and empty wilderness, yet at times took to living in abandoned human domiciles. There they would indulge in their greatest passion, creating brews from their own emissions. When not disturbed, spotted whites would not act aggressively. If threatened, however, they became very dangerous indeed. In the colder months, or when faced with an unreasonable chill, they would slip into a state of lethargy, making them easy targets. Even during their active periods, it is said that witchers found a surefire way of besting them, based around careful casting of the Irden sign, or at least so claims Witcher lore. Alright, it's weak to Igni and the Irden. That's pretty much set up the easy mode for us. Alright, let's get some spotted white. No, it's a bit far. It's a bit away. Let's grab our horse. Onward. Ah, shit. On the white again?
Bandages.
Oh.
What's that about?
What's happening here? Doesn't look good.
The dressings, bandages, where did I put them?
I do not know.
Forget it. Bandages won't do him any good.
What? Oh, but he breathed still a moment ago.
Mm-hmm. Breathed his last then. Bled to death. Legs broken. Femoral arteries ruptured. Wound like that, you're dead in minutes.
Gods.
What happened here exactly?
I was rolling through, fully loaded, when I heard screams. This one crawled towards the road, then drooped to the ground, lost consciousness. I jumped down to help him, dress his wounds. Then you appeared.
Pretty admirable stopping to help a stranger.
Truthfully, when I saw him, I considered it might be an ambush. The thought entered my mind, I near decided to crack the whip. But to abandon a man in need? It's simply not the decent thing to do.
Decent enough in many other places, believe me. Before you go on, clean your hands thoroughly and burn your shirt. Might also want to rub some thyme on your body to be sure. Smell of blood might attract ghouls otherwise.
Who might you be, precisely?
A witcher.
Oh. Do you expect some beast might have killed him?
See what we have here. Legs broken, but cause of death's the wound. Small but deep, edges unfrayed. Either a thrust weapon or a thick claw. Maybe a wyvern's. Tough to say, and...
There are no wyverns here.
Breastplate's unusual. Dented. It's got a patina.
An antiquity, I believe. I deal in these things, so... what's puzzling is... why did he done it?
Not likely to learn that from him. Now to figure out where he came from. From that house, I'm assuming, but need to investigate. Got some work to do. So long.
Wait, I will come with you.
So be it. But stay close, keep it down, and don't touch a thing.
As long as it doesn't die. Extreme cosplay.
trail leads to the house on the hill,
which stands silent as a grave.
Gates locked from the inside. Clearly been jostled, though. Something tried to get out.
The very thought sends a cold wind down my back.
There we go.
Damn it.
Good gods!
Fruits. No blueberries, though.
Torso punctured with great force. Blow pierced hardened steel. Man on the high road. Breastplate was identical. Servant. Stabbed to death. Over a dozen blows with a sharp object. Some post-mortem.
I cannot believe this is the work of a man. It was a monster, to be sure.
Throats massacred. One mighty blow. Shield along sides old and dented. Swords ceremonial. And Shay handiwork clearly.
The hell is that? Oh, it's bread?
Ceremonial bowls. For little sacrifices?
Of what? Please, do not say humans.
Looks like a slice of bread.
Burn marks. Something catch fire? Explode? Strong stench. Multiple wounds on the body. All puncture wounds, but hard to tell what caused them. Victim's human, but the attire's elven.
Are you certain? How did he come by it? We've
Oh, is it an elf killing people?
Fled, then dropped to the ground to douse the flames. Didn't manage. Burn smells growing fainter. Might have been another luckier soul managed to flee. Doublet scorched. Wriggled out of it, tossed it, then ran on.
How many fire breathing creatures do I know? I mean, there's the Vargas. No, not Vargas. Yeah, I think it's called Vargas. The fire dogs. But it's clear someone breathing in there. Sounds like a man or a beast.
Perhaps there's no one inside after.
I know you're in there. Breathing's loud and clear. Open up. We mean you no harm.
They remain there?
Listen, I'm a witcher. I'm here to help you. But if that's gonna happen, you gotta answer some questions first. You mentioned them. Who do you mean?
Those
fire dogs?
I don't know what they were. Spirits. It all occurred of a sudden. We were staging a scene. The death of paying homage. There was a flash of light that blinded me completely. I heard cries, though saw nothing. Then felt my own robes were in flames. I broke and ran, threw off my doublet, leapt in here and shut and locked the door behind me. They pounded on the door. I thought they would get through. I thought I was done for, but in the end, it grew calm.
Who are you exactly?
Durant Faucher Plamondon de Savarin, Lord of these lands, and Chairman of the Society of Friends of the History of Toussaint. We meet here annually to mark the anniversary of the Elfin Homage, but something like this, why, it's a first.
So while reenacting a scene from the past, somehow, unintentionally, you summoned a specter, a Korgorath, or a tube, maybe.
What?
Korgorath.
What now?
Best thing? You gotta do it again, of course.
Are you mad? Would you have this thing kill us?
No, don't want it to kill anyone. Precisely why I gotta do my job. Summon it again, whatever it is, and tend to it once and for all. Durand, think I can reenact the pledge? The giving of homage, alone?
It was a great, momentous event. The surrender of Toussaint's last elfin king. You will need at least 3 individuals.
Elf ghost.
You know what I'm gonna ask for. Need your help. But I'll understand if you turn me down. No objections? Good. Let's get to work. Start by clearing the corpses. Got some time. Won't start the reenactment before nightfall. Things of this sort are a lot more likely to work after dusk. One last thing, though. My pay. Don't work for free, you know.
Understood. Just keep the danger at bay, and I shall be generous. Through and through. I will stand, or rather, sit in for King Ludovic, upon the elfin throne, while you, Witcher, will play the Enche ruler. We must don the costumes. All must be just right.
Divethaf, the
Ceremonial
elfin
mask.
king, hosted Ludovic in his own palace upon his own throne, amidst the blinding glow of a plethora of torches.
Light all lamps in the garden.
Divethaf laid at Ludovic's feet a loaf of binnen and elfin bread, thus granting humans rule over sea. Divethaf filled the ornate ceremonial bowls with elfin wine. Gwinoet, the sweetest blood of the land at long last, the elfin king grasped his sword and shield, thus symbolically passing command of his armies.
Yo, I can wear shields? Is it,
To humans.
Draw the elven sword and shield. The quest item?
Elfin king, erect in his pride, drew his blade and dropped to his knees, thus acknowledging his final defeat. Ludovic then spake.
I accept your allegiance and shall return in 1 year's time to...
Oh shit, the statues.
Ah! Look! Look! The statues!
Impossible! God's mother!
Can I use my actual weapon now, please? Wait, where's my sword? Oh my god, scaring me like that. Why is it all the way down there? Ouch! Oh my god, stop it. Mage is OP. Hold the line. Oh my god. Oh, to death. Let's see, how do we do this? Plant Earden, swap to Quen, put on the Quen shield. If I'm... No, it doesn't even want to open up the menu. That was not the spell I selected. That works. Alright, nice duck. Oh my god, not the teleporting. I beg of you. Holy shit, it doesn't even stop. There's no cooldown on that shit.
Not good.
Alright. Fun fight. The problem is that there's 3 of them. And it's like, while I'm hitting one of them, the other 2 will cast and they teleport, so I can't even kill them quickly. I just let them burn. There we go. Oof.
The sculptures, they came alive. By what witchcraft?
Dunno. Specialize in killing monsters. Reviving them, not so much.
I may know what happened. The statues, you see, once stood in the palace of one Defethov. I acquired them a month past because perhaps I should start at the beginning.
If you want to.
This Defethov was to pay tribute to humans, producing statues of this sort each year. Yet he did so but once, for he perished in the massacre of non-humans at the foot of Mount Gorgon in the year 782. It's fortunate he did too, as Defethov had planned Ludovic's downfall, for he sculpted not statues, but columns that masqueraded as such. Columns activated with words said in homage. Columns that would have turned the king and his bodyguards into so much colorful confetti.
Typical. Treachery embodied. Elves. Psheh.
You're no better. Elves were just defending their territory. You humans took it, but you still weren't sated.
You humans.
Had to cut the
What
elves
about
down
you,
every
Gerald?
last one.
You're not a human?
You? What does that mean? You're a man as we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a way. Just ashamed to have to admit it sometimes.
Your words, they're wrong, Witcher. But I'll not let you leave empty-handed. Take this, your reward.
Farewell.
300 crowns? Thought you said you were gonna pay me well. Alright. Let's continue what we were doing.
Come on, Roach.
Misty. Misty Forest. Duggos. Ah, fogless, that's why it's misty.
Our guests. Never a good omen.
Foglets and Barghests.
Regis's raven wasn't long. Spawns all over the place. Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something.
That's not a spoon, that's a ladle.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right.
And we turn around, and there he is. Spotted white.
Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around.
Alright, let's put on sword. Here we go. Much better.
What a pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
Stained diary. I'm not reading all that.
Poor girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant. Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table.
Ooh, spoons. Wonder if he gets upset if you loot all the spoons.
Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves.
Yeah, I said it in the diary.
Journal's author, maybe?
Think you're old?
No spoon you have shall sate you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. Spoon, pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
I'm talking with the man in the mirror.
White's obsessed. A real collector.
I'm
Thoroughbred.
asking him to change his ways.
Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse?
Well, skeletons doesn't
None
have a
shall
will.
sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense.
What's this? Cane letter. No, not reading that. More spoons.
Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic. No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death. Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him. Broken neck. Indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy.
Looks like I missed something. Here's something over here. Another spoon, of course. Spoon key.
Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector.
This certifies the item up for auction. An antique spoon key forged at the Christopherson's and Sons workshop in 1210. Belongs to Smigol Circus, owner of the Pheasantry. Pheasantry? I didn't know people grew up pheasants. I guess they're like chickens in a sense. Minus the egg production. I mean, they do make eggs, but chickens makes a lot of eggs compared to most things. Most birds. Ask the owner of the Pheasantry about the mysterious spoon. Oh my god, they're a little far away. Let's go, Roach.
Faster.
Fine, I'll kill the dogs. Are you happy? Anyone else who don't wish to exist anymore? Poisonous gas? I know, I think it's the Vargas that makes some poison gas thing. there. Let's repair. Let's see. Alright. 6 days remaining.
Deadly thirsty.
Then it's Warhammer time.
Ow! The north must be
The north?
Round and round, two sons' towns, a witcher chase.
Hooded woman.
Ow!
Where was the guy that sold paintings? Oh, is this a pheasantry? The bakery? Bakery. No, it's above me. Oh yeah, by the way, Clover, what you're gonna plan to play first? Warhammer 3 comes out. Which faction do you have your eyes on? Oh, this is the tavern is the pheasantry. But it was like a cookery where you like grow pheasants.
Welcome to the pheasantry.
Islev, alright.
Spoon like this. When you set a place, where's it go?
My oh my. It seems rather a fanciful bouillon spoon. Or a key of some
Bouillon
sort.
spoon.
There's a note here.
Yeah, note led me here. Any idea what the key might open?
Never seen it before. But you might search the cellars. The previous owner left all sorts of knickknacks there.
See you later.
Did you guess a sweet shining
Wanna have bear cab armies, or are you more interested in the like ice guards style of army? Cellars, I assume it's back here. Oh, they didn't. I thought that was a wall. It contains hundreds of recipes, but instead of the recipe for Beauclair's rabbit, one last page, there's only a few chaotically written lines. Baby Yoda's weeping wounds. I've scored dozens of elven manuscripts. At last, I found it! I know now what the spoon key I purchased at the auction unlocks. It is nothing else but the key to the legendary studio of Ramses Gorf. Really? Ramses Gorfon, the elven priest of the goddess Denemi. Ramses Gorf. Gordon Ramsay, by the way. Whose culinary masterpieces remain unmatched by even the best of our modern chefs. If I can find the ruins of this temple, said to be somewhere in the Beauclair forest, I'll find all of his legendary recipes, not to mention the other priceless treasures this Grand Master Chef must have kept in the kitchen where he perfected his art. The rest of the page is covered with large greasy stain. Unlucky. Black armor die. All the boring edgelords. It was very poetic of them that the secondary color for the black dye is red, because black and red is the go-to edge lord color combination. As someone who is friend to multiple people who likes being edgy. When it comes to characters, not as their own personality.
No such thing as an unsightly lady.
Yeah, Katarine Bus nice scars.
Nice tune.
She reduces upkeep as a faction bonus, and then she has like
In
personal
fact,
buffs.
I wonder if a Witcher pays anything.
For the army. Oh, we have a lot of question marks around here. And the hand. Oh yeah, this is. We can clean this out now. Wait, what's this? Signal fire. If a signal fire is lit by a torch runner, reinforcements will arrive to help their band. Oh yeah. I remember game mentioning that. Alright, let's go to Gordon Ramsay's studio for treasure. Yeah, I think I'll do Kislev as my third campaign after Nurgle and the Ogres. Gotta unlock Boris. I haven't decided. It depends. Since I'm gonna play a co-op campaign, I'm gonna pick whatever my buddy doesn't pick. But he's being annoying, and he said the same thing when I asked him. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna pick whatever you don't pick." So, cucumbers. It's fucking raw. So we'll see when we got our hands on the campaign, see what he picks. Those two. I think he'll pick Regis, so I'll be playing Scrag. Wait. This is a copy-paste ruin. I've been to this one twice. Ah, there's the entrance. Oh, golden mug. Crayfish boiled recipe. 1 full net of crayfish, salt, pepper, bay leaf, dill. Boil the water in a large pot, add salt, pepper and bay leaf. Chop dill and add to give added freshness. When water reaches a rolling boil, add crayfish alive, boil for 20 minutes until they turn bright red. Remove pot from head and leave in a cold place for a few hours while the crayfish absorb the flavors. Best served warm with dry white wine. Honey and spice cake. 3 cups of raw buckwheat honey, 4 cups spelt flour, 1 pat butter, Circadian spices to taste, 3 eggs, half cup cow's milk, 1 pinch of rock salt. I wonder if these are actual, like, real Gordon recipes. Gordon Ramsay. Let's look up the one I have up now. Honey spice cake. Honeycomb cake he has made. Alright, so the recipes are not the Gordon recipes. And Étoile Blanche pasta. Hey, what's this? 1 hearty scoop of thick yogurt, preferred Jimeron style. 1 handful of chanterelles. I think that's mushrooms. I think it's the yellow mushrooms. I don't know the English word for them. Cantarellor, we call them in Sweden. 1 glass of red wine. 1 turkey breast. Tagliatelle pasta. 6 cherry tomatoes, 1 bunch of arugula, 1 Circania bouquet garni, this kind of with exotic herbs and spices. Done thyme olive oil, 1 small bowl of ricotta, salt, pepper, 2 cloves of garlic. Rub the turkey breast with salt, venimousse marinade made of yogurt, Circadian bouquet and crushed garlic. Leave in a cool place for at least 2 hours, boil the chanterelles till they are soft. Alright. But don't make jam out of them. Remember, al dente, you fool. Wait, the chanterelle not mushrooms? Is it the pasta? Prepare the tagliatelle in the same way. If you make mush here, you might as well hang up your apron for your nose chef. Once the turkey is taken on the bouquet's fragrance, throw it up in a pan with heated olive oil. Pour in the wine. Once it's boiled off, toss in the pasta. Let it fry for a bit. Cut the cherry tomatoes in half and add them to the noodles. Give it all a good peppering. Add 2 tablespoons of ricotta. Mix it thoroughly. Plate the dish and decorate with arugula. Wait, where are we putting the ricotta? In the pasta, right? Yeah, we're keeping the turkey breast whole. We're not doing anything with it. We're letting it marinate with the garlic and the bouquet for 2 hours with the yogurt. Yeah. I've done that recipe. I know what it is. Not the beans here. Wait, how did she drop entrails? Yeah, I was like, when I was running out I saw a red dot in the minimap and I was like, what's that? Well, what could that be? And then just she shows up around the corner. I don't think there's any road signs nearby, so we'll just ride our way there. Da-da-dum, 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 da-da-dum. Yeah, I think I did look up the armors, or the armor sets, and I think the bear armor looks the nicest because it's like a big comfy trench coat, mostly.
Best cure for the beast.
Your art looks very stylish in it. After that, I think it's the Manticore set comes second place. Looks a bit more high-tech with like grenades on the chest and stuff. Well, bombs, not grenades. RDS query. Wait, I have been here?
Come on.
I have not. We just have a little, just a small peek. Uh-huh.
What the hell happened here?
That Gwent will be the end of me.
Oh, hello.
I've lost again. Huh? Yes? Oh, welcome.
You guys seems awfully relaxed.
Drink! Give me a drink!
You guys seems awfully not concerned about these ghouls slaughtering everyone. Oh. What can you do when you're a wage slave? X do. Well, let's clean up this place.
Silver?
Have at thee. I guess we gotta clean out the mines. Yoo-hoo. Any nasty monsters? Oh. Alright, The mine was a lot smaller than I was prepared for. Yeah, I'm noticing that a lot of this is referencing the first game. Anything here we can investigate? The cow?
Need to ask around. Locals might know something more.
Like when we were in the auction house. No wait, that was in Heart and Stone. Where was the auction with the glasses from the professor? It was the villain of the first game.
Did you tie one on last night too?
What? Anyone here that actually cares about what's going on?
Do the jiggle this, the jiggle that, do the jiggle don't diddle. What? Butch off! I'm working here.
You sure? I look like you're working. Alright. Any actual person here? Let's check down here. Yoo-hoo.
Witcher?
Worker? Oh, here's something.
Want to waltz about out there? Go on, enjoy. We'll stay put here.
Enjoy.
Men with deadlines to meet. What the golly blasting devils are you doing, men? What plague? An unfortunate turn of offense, that's all. Get back to chiseling.
A
If
plague,
we
you
don't
say?
deliver that hat on time, the infestor will twist my plums off.
Is that what you'll tell Emil's widow? That a
That's
cow
me.
crushed him and it was an accident? This, sir,
I
is
died?
a
Oh,
grave
no.
matter. It requires a specialist, some mage or warlock.
What happened here?
You get to pay in the
Look,
game and it's only
it's
mentioned
that
as I
witcher
died.
who's come to town. Maybe he can do something. An exorcism or the like. We should ask how much coin he'll want.
Saw your notice. Got a problem with a cow? Fear a plague, is that it?
Yes, indeed, and a horrid one at that. We've earned the gods something true, we have. In Zeracania, they've sent a plague of locusts, then of frogs. With us, they skipped right to raining cows down on us.
Enough! Enough! No need to so panic. Come, Master Witcher, I shall divulge to you the matter at hand. Yes, an unfortunate matter indeed. To be crushed by a cow. A true shame, Emil. He was a good worker.
Yes, I was.
I told them at
Oh,
once
so
I
I'm
had
the
to
one
be a
dead
simple
under the cow,
explanation.
alright.
But that lot, no. Right away they started in screaming, plague! Demanding higher wages for hardship, poor working conditions, you see? They'll ruin me, the blotters.
My job is to figure out why a cow fell from the sky. That it?
That too. The thing is, since none bother to clear the cow corpse, some filths overrun the other pit. We fear to venture there.
Fix that.
Not surprised. Cow. Where'd it come from? What kind was it?
Why, the ordinary spotted kind. Nothing unusual. Its corpse rots in the other pit, sends out its stench, and the meal lies right beneath it. Will you tend to the matter, take on the contract?
Yes, I won't even haggle the price.
Need to know more about this accident. Anyone actually see what happened?
No, but sounds there were. Osterv had just gone to see how Emil was getting along when suddenly we heard an ear-botching boom. Moments later, something smashed into one of the cranes.
Doubt it was the cow that hit the crane.
Probably true. At any rate, come morn we ventured out to sea, but the vermin drove us off. With that, all work came to a halt. Has remained so since. Master, tarry no longer, please. Will you take on the matter?
Yes.
Fine, I'll look into it. Might be a botched portal, but I doubt it.
La Piota reward you with progeny aplenty. I shall keep an eye out for your return.
Alright. Bovine Blues. Oh yeah, I have this contract. It's the one I've been carrying since I got there. The very start. Alright, let's
I'm off to the bells, quick as a
check on the cow and myself. There I am. My dad's favorite animal was cows. I was very fond of them.
Must be a meal. Workers mentioned him. Poor guy, unlucky as all hell.
Yep.
Right, now where do I start?
Tend to be. I've gotten used to it.
Tissues crushed in places. Must have fallen from quite a height. Gut sliced open. Not much blood, so it happened after death. Heart had already stopped pumping. Tooth marks. Small ones, though, so necrophages left him clearly. Sure sniffed out their feast fast. Deep claw wounds. Spread between talons indicates a draconid. A wyvern, probably. But these wounds weren't the cause of death. Crushed by something heavy. Skull base is cracked. Fresh tooth marks. Necrophages. But they got to him after his death. Won't learn anything else from the body. Got it. All clear now. Cow died when it fell from a great height. Draconid must have dropped it. A youngster probably trying to get the cow back to its nest, but it proved too heavy. Emil's bad luck to be standing right underneath. And then there's the crane.
See if we can get there from jumping here. Alright, fine, I'll take the stairs. Oh god. No, don't do this or you may do. Oh, there we go. Worried there for a second.
Blood. Draconid must have hit it pretty hard. Dropped the cow, then probably tried to steady its flight. Got hurt in the process. Good. Should be simple to track down.
Forked tail, maybe? I don't think so.
Traces of
Slice sword.
Draconid blood. Barely perceptible. I'm on the right track.
I am? Oh, there it is. I think it's a forked tail. I haven't seen regular wyverns. And we already hunted down a few slicers. And there were no, like, fire or burn marks, I mean. And I have seen forked tails flying about.
Started bleeding heavily. Wound was more serious than I thought, looks like. Smells like sour mash. Draconid must have attacked a local distillery. Bastard. Landed on the roof of the distillery. Raised a ruckus, made a mess, then moved on. Paw prints. Crawled through here. Clearly too tired to fly.
Paw prints? What? Oh yeah, I guess
Was in
it's
a bad
called
way. Barely
paws.
crawling.
These are super small feet. Sure this is a draconid?
second Draconid landed here, a larger one. Waited for the smaller one to heal, and they flew off together.
Is a
Should be
hippogriff?
easy to track. Smaller one was still bleeding, luckily. Flew off together. Probably bound for their nest. Trail ends here. Been up here already. Might want to take a look, just to be sure.
Oh yeah, that's oh, that's the wounded slicer. That's what it was all about. Yeah, this was one of the first things we did. We were hunting down the Griffin armor manuscripts. Yeah.
Had it right. Slizzard stole the cows. Well, killed them already. Maybe now I can get someone to pay me for it. Good thing I incinerated those eggs back there. Now to collect my reward.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was about. There's like one of the slicers was at half health. Whose hand is this?
Tucson's best wines would be impossible without passion. Yes?
Yes. Apparently there's a smith up there. We'll repair our gear once we're done with this. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, thank God.
Well, have you learned how that cow came to fly?
Yep.
Yeah, you can get back to work. And it wasn't a plague of falling cows.
Did I not say so from the start? A weight off my chest. So what was behind the animal's plummet?
Young Slizzard flying over the quarry dropped it. Was trying to get it back to its nest. Food for its mother and siblings. Probably heard the last of the beasts. Burned the nest, eggs, everything.
A praiseworthy precaution, but as I said, I can only pay you what we agreed. I simply haven't any more. Here, take this. And I thank you, Master.
300 crowns. Well, it's better paid for most of these contracts.
All cleared up now, right? No gods, no plague, just the dragon, but it's gone too. We're to pay Emil's widow compensation, and that will be that. So, why do you still stand there and wait, men? Back to work! Chop, chop!
And I've a notion suspicious workings are still afoot. What became of the builders who were to put the statue together? They were due 3 days back, yet there's still no sign of them at our daysto.
They were crushed too, I'm certain of it. Or eaten, or locusts got them, like in Zericania.
What's this rubbish you spout now? The architects wrote they would arrive a week late with a large shipment of marble from Metana for the prophet's beard. So stop flapping your yaps and get to work.
Oh yeah, I still have one of
Allow
those
me to walk you
statue
away,
missions. No, not mission, but statue events to do. I don't know where it is, but I have done 3 and 1. Still have 2 to do.
Be told? I lied. But I cannot have them panic again. The workers he mentioned, they've indeed vanished. Come see me later. I shall divulge to you the details.
Christ, and here I thought I was done. I was gonna be able to continue the main story. Fine, let's get this done with. Big feet to fill. Yeah, isn't that... Yeah, that's the stuff I was talking about.
So, Master, the workers who vanished, how goes the search?
They vanished? What's that mean?
Just that, along with ample supplies. I had placed an order. More than a dozen wagons reached the building site, yet 5 were lost along the way. Tools, food, building
5?
materials,
All
and
right.
first and foremost, the specialists we need. The chief architect included. I wrote to the architect to say the quarry awaits. He should send new plans. But the foreman said the architect was here, at Ardaizo. And this means...
He's missing too. Got it. I'll look around, see what I can learn.
Master, I know not how to thank you,
Pay
but
me.
I beg you to hurry. We shall simply not finish without those 5 wagons.
I can wait. Saint Lebioda's footsteps. Location marked statue on your map indicates places where transports carrying materials needed to finish Saint Lebioda's statue. Our engineers responsible for its construction have run into trouble. Provide them aid and watch as you help erect one of the wonders of the world. Optional. Visit the building site. No, we're not doing this now. That's something we'll do as we clear the question marks. We'll just eventually bump into them. We have a spoon, spoon white to find.
I cannot hold my tools.
Up.
I've sweat dripping down my bum furrow.
Not even a draft horse will
In
talk
accordance with
without
Article
some
161 of the Ducal Code, the Attorney General for the city of Beauclair designated a reward to be given to whoever shall bring before the court one Philibert von Witten, alias Four Fingers.
Smell that?
Let us provide proof of his passing. Hello, Roach.
Come on.
I think I've actually met him already, Four Fingers. I feel like I recognize the title. Now, where's this? Oh. Yep. Ouch. What?
Let's ride.
All right.
Death comes for you this day.
No longer abandoned. Now we just let time pass. People arrive. Ooh, armor.
Oh, no. Yet another fugitive from the north? Why are you here?
What the
Don't
fuck?
know if you noticed, but I just saved your ass.
Yeah.
Yes, though not without a reward in mind, I wager. I know you're
I just wanted to repair my armor. Holy
Course.
shit, man.
And I'll want a share of your beggar's alms, too. Wanted to take a look at your goods first. May I?
I suppose. But you're to touch nothing, and on purchasing pay in full, in hard currency. Understood?
Like you to...
Just repair my stuff and I'll be on my way. Now I can give him all this crap. Oh, he has quite a lot of coin on him. What is he complaining about? He's fucking loaded. Rid of that, and that. Rid of these. I'll keep those. We don't need any more of those. There we go. Very well, thanks for the coin.
Gotta go. So...
Is my bum ready to blow?
Alright. I was worried that there would be no path without having to swim from here. Of course. Come now.
I do what they pay me.
On the road again. I just can't wait to get back on the road again. Come on.
Run, Roach.
Oh, well, there's a hole here we can go through. Bam, 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 ba, bam, ba, use the witch's sense to search the White's lair. Didn't we do this already? The secrets, aha! Oh, well, well, well.
Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. Spoon, pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Oh, there's a place
Thousands of them here. White's been a collector for years.
There's a lot of spoons.
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
It's locked. Alright, let's find that cauldron. Guess it's inside here. Well, well, well.
White's not particularly tidy. Table's set. White, who lives here, is getting ready for some sort of feast.
But we
Cauldron's
cooking.
empty, unfortunately.
Oh.
Regis needs some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse, and it's been trying desperately to lift it. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
Ah, the Hitman hiding place. Oh, so you can meditate standing, alright. Spoon White. Ugh. Seems like it's a good soup, I guess. He's pretty happy about it.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it.
Well, it doesn't seem violent. Most monsters would thrash us about now.
You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest.
Nice. Thanks for the share.
Just need a bit for Regis.
Your item received. White brew.
And now we'll tend to you.
The fuck? Oh. Let's swap spoons. Let's eat using the spoons. Let's eat not using the spoons. The curse exact wording.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Alright, well, if no spoon shall sate you, then it doesn't matter if we swap spoons, because it will still be a spoon. And it doesn't specifically say your spoon, or whatever. So let's eat without spoons, I guess. And then she will be, then they will be sated.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
Uh-huh. Then they saw the reflection in the bowl. I like how the toxicity increased like he was drinking a Witcher potion. Oh shit. Guess we'll have to find a white.
Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
Where you go, white? Uh-huh. Well, I wasn't ready for the seeing reflection in the bottom of the bowl thing. I thought we were gonna have to do something else for that. Get away. In the middle of story here. Can't interrupt me like that. Oh no, it's scaring my horse. Get away from Roach, you bastards. Where's this in? Right.
Shh, easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
Where are the spoons? Is this the same person? Oh.
I'll take you someplace safe.
I am. Poor Bianco. I walked the entire way to my house. You know
So
how
I
far
took her
that
by
is.
the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right
During
thing,
the
sir.
night.
She should recover
And all the
quickly.
monsters are out.
Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
I wonder if she'll get younger. Like... Oh, we can play Gwent.
Ever play Gwent, BB?
Funny you should ask, sir. I was quite adept in my younger years, but that was so long ago. I fear I've limited my interest to collecting now. Managed to assemble quite the set of decks.
Huh, sounds interesting. Mind showing me what you got?
Not at all, sir, but only in action. A round or two, perhaps?
May the best man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
I'm a witcher, so monsters.
As you wish. Would you prefer I use my strongest deck or a weaker one?
Please.
Feeling lucky today. Use your strongest.
Now you're talking
At your
to?
service, sir. Well then, let us
I'm the god of Gwent. Ain't no one better than me. Alright, I got unlucky there. Oh, nice first play there. Let's see, alright. Bad luck with the spy cars, but it's fine. Show me what you got. Really, that's it. I think Siri is the best play, or let's see. No, I played Triss and Siegefriend. We put us 1 point above, and we can resurrect it. Lost Ark was supposed to be released 3 hours ago, but as with any release, when it comes to online games, they had unforeseen difficulties for the free-to-play launch. So it was gonna take a few hours, they said. So I thought, fuck it, I'll just stream. And check after I'm done streaming. Classic. Good greedy there with the sieges, should have been waited. But it looks very cool. And I haven't played a Diablo game in a long time. But since Diablo 3. I did try Path of Exiles, but yeah. Didn't quite catch my interest. That was exactly what I wanted to see. Thank you so much for playing the Crones. Bye-bye. Wait, that's gonna kill my fiend. Where are my dragons? Can I still win? I think I'm gonna give him this turn, or... Yeah, he can have this turn. I win on the third one. Wow, Stennis, you're holding until the very end. Gonna play that to force him to play his cards, see what he has. Yep, there's a Scourge. I won this. Good try though, good try.
I congratulate you on your victory.
I got
Shall
XP
we
for this.
continue playing?
No, good.
Maybe later. Got something I need to do.
I just want to see if I could get a card from him.
Sir.
Didn't, but he did get 50 XP.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
Indeed, momentum is best maintained once established. Now that we've finished the general renovations, you might begin to consider such things as a new bed, or additional armor stands, or weapon racks. Also, some new furnishings and a fresh coat of paint on the walls would do much to improve the guest quarters.
Let's see. Let's fix the guest room.
Was wondering about the guest room. Not that I'm expecting company, but...
Oh, but that is immaterial. All self-respecting homes should boast a comfortable guest room. What if someone were to drop by unannounced?
Yeah, sooner we start on that the better.
I can tell a man of action immediately. I'll see to it myself. The room shall be ready in 2 days, in my opinion. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Let's see what we can do about...
Of course, sir.
What we can do about the grounds.
Starting to get into this whole renovating thing. There must be other things we can improve.
What a splendidly wise idea. Now that the general refurbishment is done, why not see to the grounds? Perhaps renovate the stables, or return Madame Boleus's garden to its former verdancy?
So, sometimes I have to brew a potion, but I can't find the herbs I need growing anywhere nearby.
Well, you're in luck, sir. The flower garden, once kept by Madame Nina, Monsieur Boleus's wife, seems the ideal place to cultivate herbs. In fact, it's roomy enough to plant shrubbery.
2000. Do I even have that?
Ponder the notion.
Ability to... Alright, let's fix the stables.
You know, Roach, my horse? Well, we've been through a lot together. And since I finally got a decent place to stay, I think she deserves one too.
Oh, a sturdy stable testifies to a most honorable owner. Just say the word, and I'll have them start working on it at once.
My Roach
bonus to horse
the best.
stamina. Nice.
Have them refurbish the stables.
I shall get to work at once. Will you be needing anything?
So... good idea.
How much money do I have on me? I thought I was poor.
Will you be needing anything?
Oh yeah, I did sell a bunch to the blacksmith guy.
Feels like...
I agree.
Let's see, better bed.
Thinking about buying a comfortable bed. Always wanted one.
Excellent idea. In your profession, rest is supremely important. But say the word, and I shall order you a bed from the carpenters who craft comfort for the court.
Bonus to vitality.
Order me a fine bed, please. Think I deserve one at my age.
True indeed, true indeed. I shall send a runner at once. The bet will be in place by this time tomorrow. Is there anything...
God, I wish
anything
Renovator was
else
this efficient
you
in real
require,
life.
sir?
Remember how long it took to get the fucking kitchen done? It's almost a month project alone. I don't care about more weapon racks. I don't
Could
care
use
about
another
armor
weapon
stands.
rack. Got some interesting pieces.
I know of a carpentry shop.
Additional racks.
Fine.
Of course.
Fuck it, let's buy everything.
Is there anything...
Along the path, I've often picked up
I agree.
Yes.
It's good. By this time tomorrow... Is there anything...
I think that's everything.
That's all for now.
Alright. Now let's return to Regis. Let's see, how does the place look now? Definitely looks cleaner. Got a nice table here in the middle. Is it still messy up here? It doesn't look bad. There's nothing wrong with this. It's perfectly fine. I don't see what the problem is. See how fancy it becomes once it's done.
I thank you. So tasty. Oh, so good.
I could use some light in the dining room. What about the kitchen? How does the kitchen look now? Ah, much better. Oh, what's this? Ooh, we can put weapons here. And a painting. Ah. Nice. Put some weapons there next to it. Yeah. This kinda still looks a bit rough. Like that doesn't look nice at all. I'd like to beautify this place. Maybe we'll upgrade it when the stable gets upgraded, or it becomes an option afterwards. Yeah, we'd like some nicer fences. Like this looks pretty shitty. Ah, daytime. Classic Geralt is garlic. I thought vampires were afraid of that.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from their hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Pretty helpful creatures. Call on them often?
I try not to overdo it. But they can be so useful. As they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True, but I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Teshem Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Teshem Mudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Teshem Mudna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
See no reason to dawdle. Teshem Mudna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
Oh, the kiss for good luck.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sangurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. 1 drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. But you must remain calm. I have no choice. As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Teshem Mudna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
Is this the castle in the middle of the lake? No, it's not.
We have arrived. The Sacrificial Chamber of Torture and Torment lies
Oh yeah, this is the
underground.
prison place.
You lead. Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger.
Scurvers? Hell is that?
Beyond this wall lies
an ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
Wow, the stone wall?
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once. Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world into this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
I am he who serves the tribe, exalted above men and renounce human weakness. Uplifted above men, I become keeper of my flock. Filled with strength, I turn my sword against enemies of the tribe. I am master and slave. I am executor of will of the tribe. Accept this sword and this armor, so I may serve the tribe. What else do we have here? Book for nerds. How to train your human.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. A great many beings have breathed their last here.
I can put that on the armor stand. Looks like a cool armor.
Glyphs are carved into the rock.
Oh.
Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, well, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors placed them here to remind us all where we came from.
Seems your kind assembled a peculiar little library.
Indeed, though I personally did not lay a hand to it.
Cells? Who for?
Humans.
Disgraceful. Excruciatingly so, this particular page from our history. I'd rather not summon the demons of the past if it's all right with you.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe, and Deadlough's. We both remained in this part of the world.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tedet. Those who went east, beyond the Blue Mountains.
Alright, in the Dark Souls cage with you.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time. Deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it. Ideally at the tunnel entrance.
Scavenger bait.
Then will spread most effectively then.
Oh, so that was Scavstar.
Place the bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, send shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Alright. Right, is this in the way? Oh, it was.
3 done. 1 left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. Its stench is so thick, I'm wagering carries clear to Novigrad.
A cage fu. Alright, get in the cage.
Set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do.
Are we supposed to chain him?
We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent. Also my head started spinning.
Ah, there we go.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
It's just like Dark Souls. Let's go into the second floor now.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
Rhubarb.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please, sir. You may be able to.
You just have smelled the blood.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down.
It grows.
Or a feather. Yeah, by all means, guys, keep coming. Speed is up.
Hold on, I'll let you out.
There we go. Nekimara. Oh, they ran away. Slice them up. Now what?
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you anymore. Get you out of here.
God, I wish I could do that. I have such problems falling asleep.
The concoction.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you.
Oh god, that gross soup again.
Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Yeah, I've done them all.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
Alright, let's get high.
Excuse me.
Actually,
let me take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting. The Count...
Sir, you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Is this shoe polishing?
Fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Detlef? And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh?
Yes, quite.
But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates. Forgive me. What?
Well, I mean, you gutted him. Know what you're expecting.
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Detlef had made friends with him, still killed him, and chopped up his corpse.
I still don't know
He was
why.
overcome with fury, remorse, cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Detlef I know. See anything else?
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Detlef. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly, the situation provoked such emotions in Detlef. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix.
Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Detlef first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the Port District. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Detlef.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
Alright, find a bootblack who appeared in the vision. Emil Regis Rehelacters of Godfrey. Alright. Wherever that was. Can we level up now? I mean, don't level up, but level this thing up. Can. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more. We get 1 more slot. Probably take that one. This one costs 3. One costs 5 points. Don't know what these cost. Won't know until I've got bloodbath, so. Wait. Oh. Then we'll put in lead-footed and eventually crippling strike if we reach that point.
Now bring us some.
Bootlegs don't usually work nights. Need to come back during the day.
Night? It's 5 in the morning. Whatever, game. But, alright. It's gonna be it for today, so I want to thank you all for watching, and until next time, bye bye. We should be tomorrow. See ya.